In this video, I'll cover the new feature for closed date on your payments. So right now I am on the payments list, which you can access by clicking the sales top level menu and selecting payments. And on this page, you will now see the field close date. So when I edit a payment, there is now a close date field plus a receipt number or some sort of note reference number for that closed date. And most often the close date is your deposit date or the date that you receive that money in the office. So for instance, when a technician collects payments in the field, and we'll take the Great Pancakes as an example. So on September 28th, the service was completed. A check for $32 was given to the technician. They logged that in on their mobile device, indicating that the payment was received. So the invoice is paid in full, but the check payment had not been yet received in-house or deposited. So when you are logging in that check for deposit, pick the close date, and then you can do your initials or a reference number and save. Now, once that close date is in there, it will show on your sales payments list. It will also appear in a couple of reports we have here. So first, the report that I'm going to is the income report. And when I look at the income report, I can see most of my payments are actually right now don't have close dates simply because I just created a few close dates. Now, when I refreshed the report, it refreshed it to today, and I have a payment here that is closed. However, if I expand this view to show the last several months, you'll see that I have now a payment status of either open. However, now I have a closed status when it actually has been officially closed. In addition to this report, we now have a new report called Deposit Report. And once you select payments for close dates, and I'll refresh this to show now, I have the $32 payment, and I also have a $600 payment. And it logs in who closed that and if there is a receipt number. It also will separate your payment methods by cash and check, but also give you a total. So in our settings, if you go to the settings and invoices, you will be able to automatically close new payments. So that means when any payment is received, whether on mobile or through the online system, if you select that option and save, when you are logging in a new payment, so I'll go to the invoice screen and I'll check this overdue. When I hit pay, you'll now see it has an automatic close date, eliminating the need to do any extra steps. If you don't prefer to have that extra step, you can eliminate it just by turning that option on, and then you have an automatic close date, and you can work just as you always have. But if you have been looking for some way to indicate that you've received this payment in-house separately from when a technician receives it in the field, this is the best option or the best way to show that payment received.